Hello, and welcome back to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. We're on the fourth of the series for Cedar Ridge Distillery. In this episode, we will go over the single cask releases of the QuentEssential series. Hello and welcome back. This is Alan on Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. Today we are going over a couple of products from Cedar Ridge Distillery. These are based off of their QuentEssential single American malt whiskeys. The basic QuentEssential product I reviewed in the last video, and this one is two of their special cask releases. And with this, or rather single cask release, what they do is they take their QuentEssential whiskey and they put that to finish in a different type of a cask. The two that we have here is a Tokaji Cask Finished, which is the one over on this side, and then there's this one is an orange wine cask. So I'll explain the difference between those casks, not in detail, but just in a little bit. Basically, I don't really know a lot about Tokaji casks, but it's some kind of a Hungarian dessert wine. And I think that what I read was that it was considered the wine of kings. It goes back centuries, and I'm guessing that it's on the sweeter side because it's a dessert wine, but definitely is something that is unique. And evidently they'd gotten a hold of some casks for that, and they put these in those Tokaji casks, and they aged that to finish it off. And for the second one, this is a little different. It's just labeled as orange wine cask. I spoke with the person at Benz Beverage Depot. This was a special release that I think is just for their store. And they explained to me that the orange wine is something that is because of the maceration technique that they use. They keep the grapes, they're fermented with their skins on, and it's supposed to give the wine its orange color. So, not a wine expert, so I really don't know the details, but definitely there's a lot of talk about orange wine lately, and they had done this version finished in an orange wine cask. So the Tokaji, that came in at 58.9 ABV, 117.8, and the orange wine cask came in at 59.15 ABV, which is 118.3 proof. So let's look at how these come out. I'll take notes as I look for the pen. There's my pen, and see what I think on these, and that way you guys will know whether or not these are ones you want to look for. Unfortunately, they may be hard to find. These are special release in this single cask series, and you may only be able to get this one if you're in the Cedar Rapids area and stop in at Benz Beverage Depot. But these are based off of their QuentEssential single malt whiskey, which is a very good whiskey. So again, the Tokaji. So I'm getting a lot of kind of a sweet fruity smell. Otherwise, it smells a lot like the QuentEssential, which I did the video for that just before I did this one, so it's fresh in my mind. But it's probably a little sweeter, a little fruitier. So again, a lot of the same taste off of it as the QuentEssential, but a little more burn. It's has a higher ABV, so you're going to get a little bit more burn, but I'm not getting a back burn. At what was this, 117.8 proof. Some things you taste at that proof is going to give you a burn, but not getting a back burn off of this. Just a little bit of burn up front. I almost taste like orange in it, maybe orange peel. Now that I've said it, I can definitely taste some orange peel. It's very good taste. I think this is something that is very enjoyable, and I think that's something that if you happen to run across this, you might want to get. Now we'll move on to the orange wine cask. So there's kind of a little more muted fruit smells as opposed to the Tokaji, but it again is, you can tell the smells that are coming out of the QuentEssential single malt. So I won't repeat all of those flavors because they're basically all there from what I was tasting before. Plus that gives you a reason to go back and watch the other video so you can see what I had on that, because I did a pretty in-depth tasting review on that. So this one has more of a back burn. The other one really didn't have much of a back burn, but this one has a bit of a back burn. A more pronounced orange peel, that may just because of thinking about orange wine, which has nothing to do with an orange, but I may be getting that just out of power of suggestion. But again, it's a lot of the QuentEssential tastes are in there, just amped up a little bit because of the additional flavors out of the wine from the wine barrel and the higher proof. So this is really good. Unfortunately, it's I think only available at Benz Beverage Depot. If you're in Cedar Rapids, you can head down there and find it there. If I'm wrong, then that's great for you, because then you'll find it elsewhere possibly. But this is a series. I'm sure that they have others in the series, or will have the single cask series. I don't know how many may have already been out there, but these are the ones that I have. I'm anxious to find others. If you've run into any, then definitely pick them up, because they are good. But the QuentEssential, which is a lower ABV, might be better for a lot of you, just because if you don't like that heavier alcohol taste, then that's only at 92 proof, and these are 117 and 118 point something proof. So These definitely have a little more bite, but it's in the range that I do like. So I do want to try these in like an old fashioned or something like that. So I'm sure that they're going to be very good. But regardless, it's definitely something I think that you will enjoy. So these are the Cedar Ridge QuentEssential Single Cask Series. Cedar Ridge is becoming very popular and has been popping up all over the country. So hopefully you'll be able to find some of these QuentEssential versions. These have a better taste than their baseline bourbon. They're priced accordingly, but definitely are something to look for. So definitely, if you do find them, I hope you do. I hope you can find any of the single cask whiskeys from Cedar Ridge and try them and enjoy. And I do ask that you like and subscribe and share this channel with others. Anyone that you know that likes whiskeys or rums or any of the things that I've reviewed so far, and definitely people who want to be able to make great cocktails out of those liquors that happen to be low carb, because again, low carb is the background to this channel, and it's intended for people who love cocktails but may not want to have all the carbs, because most of the cocktails that have those really sweet tiki drinks and things like that have so much sugar that if you're diabetic like me, or if you're just trying to not have all those carbs, those are a killer for you. So definitely this is a channel for you, whether you are trying to cut carbs or not, because I do go over a lot of cocktails, and I think that you'll enjoy the other videos in this series, and I hope that you will like and subscribe, and I hope that you'll bring others that you know to this channel so that they can see what things are possible as well. So have a great day, and come back next time for the next video for the final installment on my Cedar Ridge reviews.